Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I have a bunch of Chicago Bulls news and rumors. Before I get into today's video, make sure you guys checked out my last video if you guys missed it. I was talking about the Chicago Bulls being interested in Lonzo Ball and possibly Derrick Rose. Definitely check out that video if you missed it. Also leave a quick like on today's video. It takes a second and helps me out. But let's just jump right into the obvious news. You know, the other day, the Chicago Bulls said that Wendell Carter Jr. is going to be out at least 4 weeks minimum with a severe right quad tricep. So that definitely sucks. You know, the Bulls defense has already been, I'd say, pretty shaky this season. You know, it's really been up and down. I'd say Wendell Carter Jr. has easily been our best defensive player. You know, he just holds down the paint and he does all the small things that aren't shown on like the stats sheet and all that. The Bulls are really going to miss Wendell. You know, him and Zach had a nice pick and roll game going. You know, Wendell probably sets the best screens for the Bulls players, especially Zach, to shoot over and just get across. I know a lot of Bulls fans have really been up and down on Wendell, just like I am as well, I'm not going to lie. But these next few games are going to really show how important he is to us, especially our defense and him on the offensive end. You know, even though he isn't putting up, I'd say, great amount of points every game, he's always setting nice screens, playing solid defense. And with that, you know, of course, the Bulls media was talking to Billy Donovan. You know, Wendell has had, he's been with the Bulls for about 3 years now, and every season, I'd say he's had a decent injury, so that definitely sucks. You know, like I said, this injury is going to really suck, man. These next few games or next month is going to be rough, and I don't expect the Bulls to win a lot of games, honestly. And while I'm recording this, Wendell Carter Jr. just put something on his Instagram story, and he said, "Bulls fans, let me start off by saying that I hope you are all staying safe and COVID-free. You know, strange times we are living right now, and I'm praying all you are following the necessary protocols to stay healthy." And then, of course, he said, "It's frustrating for me to have to tell you, I have once again been sidelined by an injury. I hate that these minor setbacks have sidelined me, but I promise I haven't lost faith in myself or my team. I am more than certain God has a plan for me and that he will heal me. I'm doing everything in my power to come back as soon as possible." You know, like I said, this loss really sucks, so what are the Bulls going to do? You know, of course, they asked Billy Donovan what his plan is. I've seen many rumors about Daniel Gafford starting, and I'm for that. You know, he's still super young. I like Daniel Gafford. He brings a bunch of energy, but the Bulls bench is going to miss that if he's starting. And I know Bulls fans have, you know, they kind of had this debate earlier in the season to start Gafford over Wendell, and I was never for that just because, you know, I like Daniel Gafford a lot. He's a great talent, but I see him more as a bench player. You know, he brings energy. He's always dunking on someone and blocking shots. But the main thing with him starting, I saw last game, he only played like 10 to 20 minutes as our starting center, and he picked up a lot of fouls quickly. You know, he was guarding, I'd say, Anthony Davis, but still, he picked up a lot of fouls. He always has been in foul trouble, and he's always blocking shots, but I'm going to be honest, he's not the best defender. You know, I'd say he's always, he's good at blocking player shots, but he's not always, good in rotations and being in the right spot like Wendell Carter Jr. was. So the Bulls' offense and defense is definitely going to suffer for the next month, and Billy Donovan said we're going to have to do it in some different ways with some different guys. You know, Donovan said we probably don't have the size and the length and the physicality at the rim anymore, and we're probably going to have to be really in an incredibly pull across team to provide the rim in his presence. You know, the Bulls help side defense was already not the best, so it's really going to be tough without Wendell. And Billy Donovan continued and said we're going to have some lineups out there, you know, whether it's Lauri or Thaddeus Young or Otto Porter Jr. I've seen many Bulls fans and even Billy Donovan talk about maybe putting Markkanen at the 5 full time and bringing Daniel Gafford off the bench and running kind of a small ball lineup. You know, I'm down to try this, but like I said, without Wendell, the defense is going to be bad. Lauri's not the best defender either. You know, if the Bulls do put Lauri at the 5 and Thad at the 4, the Bulls are going to have to win on offense, man. I just can't see that lineup stopping people on defense. It's going to be a tough next month. If you guys have any suggestions or anything, I want to hear what you guys would do below today's video. If you're Billy Donovan, definitely leave some comments if you want Daniel Gafford to start at the 5, maybe Markkanen, you know, run maybe Thad Young at the 4, a wing heavy lineup with Otto and Patrick Williams, maybe go small ball or something. Either way, that is definitely going to be interesting. Leave some questions and comments below with that. And speaking of Wendell, it's going to be a long month, and I saw the NBA might add like more roster spots to the teams because of COVID going around. And I saw a bunch of Bulls fans suggesting this, so shout out to you guys for that. And I saw an article online saying that the Chicago Bulls should sign Dewayne Dedmon, as a center to help out the Bulls. He's a good veteran. He's 31 years old. He's 7 foot. He's 245. He last played for the Hawks last season. He only played in pretty much 10 games. Then, of course, the season got canceled and all that. But he would be a nice depth addition to the center position just because I'd rather have Dewayne Dedmon play. Like I said, it does suck that he's 31. I'm sure there's other centers out there, but I feel like he's the most NBA ready and he'd help out the Bulls. Another veteran. He is a good defensive player, a good rebounder. He'd help out the Bulls without Wendell for the next month. But I'd rather see him play than I'd say Luke Kornet or Felicio, because I did see Billy Donovan said he's going to try with them. They're going to need minutes. It's pretty much just going to be the whole team trying to help out. So I just would rather see Dewayne Dedmon play at center than Luke Kennard or Felicio. If you guys have any other suggestions on that, definitely leave some comments or questions below today's video about that as well. But there has been a little bit of rumors on that, so I wouldn't be mad if the Bulls did sign a backup big man to help out Wendell Carter Jr. And another topic and rumor that I've been seeing going around, like I said, the Bulls are going to need to get creative without Wendell Carter Jr. They're going to need a different game plan. A lot of players hopefully can stay healthy. Who knows if the Bulls are going to put Markkanen at the 5 or Otto like at the 4. Just run it like a wing-heavy lineup. I've also seen some articles about the Bulls possibly changing their starting lineup. Billy Donovan talked about this a little bit. He said there's no plans right now, but they have talked about it a little bit. The Bulls' starting lineup is super young, and they tend to struggle on the offensive end and defensive end at times. The Bulls, I'd say vet mob off the bench or bench mob, whatever you want to call that. That's easily our best lineup. The Bulls are the best team, like the best Bulls team when they have all their veterans in helping out their young guys. And Coby White has really been struggling in these past few games. And Billy Donovan has talked about a few possibly lineup changes, and I'm just wondering what that would be. Definitely leave some comments below today's video. I wouldn't mind if Thad Young started. I mean, it's definitely going to happen probably without Wendell Carter Jr., but say this Bulls starting 5 was healthy. I love Garrett Temple. Anytime he's out on the floor, he's being a great veteran, helping out the young guys, just playing great winning basketball. I could see Coby White maybe going to the bench or Tomas Satoransky starting for a little bit. I'm not sure. I also could see the Bulls possibly benching Patrick Williams. He has been struggling recently as well, and he just hasn't been playing that many minutes for some odd, strange reason. I understand Billy Donovan. He wants to get more veterans in the starting lineup to kind of even it out. This is nothing but just a topic, and I've seen a few articles and rumors right now, but if the Bulls make any lineup changes or any big decisions, I'll keep you guys updated as well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick little update and news video. Definitely check out my last video about Lonzo Ball. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video. I'm going to be having Bulls videos out all the way till Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.